Alright, what's up everybody, back with some more Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. Gonna be for some singles battles. I got a brand new team that I threw together that we're gonna be starting at least like a 1, 2, maybe 3 video session with over the next week or two. This is a team I actually threw together around Infernape, so I'm gonna quickly break this team down for you guys, and then we're gonna hop into hopefully a solid match. I'm gonna try to find at least a good one for you guys. I know it's been really difficult to find some solid singles games recently, so hopefully I can find some without having to waste a bunch of time. But got Infernape. I think Infernape's really underrated. One of my favorite starter mods. I wouldn't say it's my top favorite starter mod, but it's up there, probably like top 5. Really cool. It looks really cool in game too. Especially with the Iron Fist punching glove, just really standard set with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, that type of thing. It's more of a balanced team as well. I got 2 walls, that type of thing. I got the Mandibuzz on this team just as like a defensive wall with leftovers. It's pretty standard set with a defog as well for hazards. I got actually a Trevenant on this team, more of a bulky set with like Leech Seed Harvest with the Citrus Berry is kind of cool. I also have I want a really fast special attacker on this team. I threw Life Orb Iron Bundle on this team, which I think is really good. It's a really standard set with the Flip Turn and double ice and water move, Terra Water. I actually have the Cyclizar, which I haven't really used very much, with the Shed Tail on this team. I think Shed Tail into like the Infernape or even like the Trevenant or some of the other stuff on this team could be pretty cool. And it's a pretty solid lead for this team. I think most matches you're going to be using this thing as a lead, so kind of standard is more of a bulky, supportive build. And then I actually got Pheasantipity on this team, which is something I've kind of been wanting to use. I don't think it's that good in VGC, so I'd rather use it in singles, so I actually finally built mine for singles. Just as more of a Spidef wall. Kind of a standard set with Acid Spray, Moonblast, also with the U-turn there as well, so pretty standard. Nothing really crazy with the Toxic Chain to get some poison, hopefully. But apart from that, that's kind of just a quick rundown of this team. Nothing really too crazy, just a lot of really cool, fun mods. I'll see you guys in the match. Alright, we're here with, I don't know, technically game number 3 now. I've been sitting here recording for like 25 minutes. In the past 25 minutes, I had a game that went almost down to the timer. And within the last 2 minutes, my opponent rage quitted on me. So I don't know if you guys will see that video. And then I also had another match, which was like technically the actual game number 1 with this team. And the guy rage quitted on me within the first 3 minutes. So, of course, I'm going against an entire team of legends, because why not? This team is not made for that, but whatever. We're gonna see how it does, I think. I don't know. This team legit gets destroyed. Like, legit gets swept by Koraidon by itself, probably. I have nothing for that, so I don't know. I don't even know what I lead with. I really don't. I think I'm gonna lead with the Mandibuzz here. It ain't too bad. I think if he leads with the Uxie or the Giratina, I have a decent matchup. Same with Mewtwo. So, it hits 3 out of the 6 things on his team with a decent matchup. I don't know. If you guys want more videos like this, though, I'll probably bring you guys 2 videos with this team. And if you guys show support on both of these videos and they do really well with this team, I'll bring you guys a bonus 3rd game with this team. So if you guys want to see a game number 3, show some support to this video and the next one with this team. Well, leave a like, subscribe, and if you are new, really appreciate it. Lead with the Koraidon, so that's probably the worst lead ever. That is the worst lead ever for this. Toxic, and hopefully I stall him. U-turn. Okay. I don't know, judging a U-turn did that much damage when I'm fully defensive. I don't know what set he is, but he probably could be like, could have just one-shotted me there with a collision course, probably. How much damage that already did. He has this thing too. I don't know what this thing's supposed to do to me. What do you do to me, bud? Unless he has Stealth Rock, I guess. But I have Defog, so I don't care. I'll knock off. What I want to know is how he outspeeds me. I don't know how the fuck he outspeeds me. How do you outspeed me, bud? So now I'm encored into Toxic. I don't know what else he has for me, either Stealth Rock or whatever. I don't know what else he has. I'm going out into the tree. I think I just Leech Seed here, and if he wants to switch, I get a free Leech Seed off on something. I don't really care if this thing's paralyzed. Like, I wasn't going to outspeed anything on his team anyways. Does go into this, so if I can land a Leech Seed, I can get some chip damage on him. I don't know, I think the shitty thing versus this enemy team too is like I'm always having to play on the defensive because if he goes out into like the Arceus or the Koraidon again, I just get blown back by everything. I'm just really having to play really defensively because his team's just fucking busted and like one-shots half my team. So I don't know. I mean, I can protect here to stall at the sun. Before I switch out probably into the Pheasantipity and see how well I can take an Overheat or a Dark Pulse. And not too bad. I thought I'd do a lot more damage, but I'm getting a lot of health back too, especially with the Leech Seed. So he might actually switch here, if I were to guess. He might switch. I don't know what he switched into though. Fairy type is actually good versus his team. I just realized that. Fairy is very good versus his team. I just don't have like an actual good fairy. Like my fairy type is a wall, so. Switching out, what are you going into, bud? Arceus, what one is that? Is that Arceus Fire? It's Arceus, what? Ground? It is Arceus Ground. It is Arceus Ground. Okay. This has this be really bad. I actually wish he was actually normal. Like Terra normal, probably. I think I'd have a better matchup into that than ground type. At least I have a flying type though, so I don't know if he can really do much versus me here. He might actually just switch out again, so I don't know what he's going to go into, but I can probably maybe just U-turn out or get a knockoff. Or Toxic, actually. I'm going to Toxic. Probably going on into the Uxie again. He does. I wish I would have went for U-turn. U-turn would have been huge. I think he just encores here. He has Thunder Wave, Encore, and then I'm assuming Psychic move, and then maybe another move. I'm not sure what else he would have as a fourth one. I just go out of the tree again. I don't know. I'm just trying to whittle his team down to where I can maybe get the bundle in and start doing stuff. He Thunder Waves, actually, so I'm glad I went into this. I need to start doing some damage, I think. I need to go for Shadow Claw here, even like Horn Leech, because I don't know what he has. He has a Terra Ground Arceus now, too. So that actually is pretty good for the Trevenant. I just don't know what he switches in here. I guess he can go to the Giratina, but... or the Koraidon. I think I just Leech Seed again. I think he's going to switch. I don't even know how much damage like a Horn Leech or even Shadow Claw would do to this thing. Because I'm not really even invested in attack or anything. I'm just full bulk, so I don't think it would really even do that much. Kind of why I just went for Leech Seed. I can protect here, but I don't know if it really pays risking the para. Because if I get paralyzed, I get killed. So I think I'm better switching out here. I'm going to the Pheasantipity here, and then I think I just switch. He misses the Fire Blast. That's great. That is great for me. I have this thing into Mach Punch range now, too, so I'm able to kill it with a Mach Punch if I need to. I don't know. I think I might just... what he would even go into here. I just Moonblast, I think. He's going to stay in. Fire Blast is almost a 2-hit KO. That is fucking crazy. And I get the Toxic Chain, so that actually is going to get him killed. That's huge. Perfect timing on the Toxic Chain. I don't know, I'm max HP, max Speed F. That is crazy that it almost legit 2-hit KOs me when I'm full Speed F. Chi-Yu is too good. Way too good. And he goes on to the Cryogon here, or the Arceus. He goes into this. I don't know what he has for me, though. Like, I'm glad I have the Mandibuzz on this team, because it walls a lot of stuff on his team. If he goes for a Psychic move, it doesn't affect me, and I can go for Knockoff or U-turn, so... Psy Strike. Again, the Mandibuzz being clutch. Probably the MVP for this game so far. Really solid. He might have Ice Beam, though, actually. He probably has Ice Beam. I could U-turn out, I guess, but I'm going to knock off. He has Ice Beam. Can I live one? I live one Ice Beam. He's Life Orbed. Knockoff does a decent amount of damage. Get rid of the Life Orb. I'm not living another one, though. I'm not living another Ice Beam. I don't know, I kind of want this thing around, I really do. I want it around for the Arceus. I really want it around, but it's just so low health now that I can't really do much with it. And I have no switch in either. Or a Sphere, I might live that. I don't. I don't have anything that outspeeds this thing. This thing has perfect coverage to hit like every single thing on my team for super effective damage. I have no idea what I even got into. I mean, I guess I can maybe go into the Iron Bundle and see if that actually outspeeds him. But hopefully it does. I think Mewtwo is 125 or 130 base speed. I'm not 100% sure, though. Ice Beam should kill from this range. He doesn't really have anything that switches into an Ice Beam either. What do you have to switch into this, bud? The Uxie, that's probably going to be a 2-hit KO. Does a lot of damage. I think I just Ice Beam again. Get rid of this thing. This game is going to come down to, I think, either the Arceus or the Koraidon. I think it's going to come down to one of those. So I think I can maybe outspeed the Mewtwo here. Goes into the Mewtwo again. You're not Choice Scarf, you're Life Orb, so you should get outsped. He might just be trying to stall my Life Orb so he can come in with the Arceus and E-speed me, which will also be another thing. Now I'm kind of able to sweep his team because everything's getting really low, so we're at that point in the match. Kind of a slow start to this match, but now it's kind of picking up. This thing I can't one-shot. With the sun up, I can't one-shot it, unfortunately, I don't think. I can maybe outspeed. I can maybe outspeed him, but I think I need some damage on him, because if that was Terra Ice, maybe I'd be able to kill him, but I need damage on him. I have to flip turn here to try to get damage. Or he's going to be Terra Fighting. If he's Terra Fighting, that's even worse, because that might actually win. I still have a... Oh, he's Terra Fire, actually. He's actually Terra Fire. So I'm going to get a super effective hit off here, but it's in the sun, so I don't think it's going to do much. Outspeed him. That's great to know. It does an okay amount of damage. I don't know what he has for me, though. He has U-turn, I know that. He has U-turn, which he showed earlier. I'm going to go into the forest. Can the Trevenant live? I'm hoping he goes for Collision Course, please. Flare Blitz, I'm dead. I'm dead. Goodbye, I'm dead. I don't know. I think unfortunately here, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to kind of have to sack the Infernape. I'm just going to try to Mach Punch for damage. I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do here. I don't really need even the... I don't even need the Cyclizar here either, because it just doesn't really do anything. I think he has the Arceus left, and then he has the Giratina as well, but both of those are dealt with Water Terra Iron Bundle, so I shouldn't have to really worry too much. And I think I just have to get Mach Punch damage here, and then I hope to have to come in with the Iron Bundle and land a Hydro Pump to try to win. I think that's what I do here, because he has the Arceus and the Giratina still. I think I just Mach Punch here. He's going to outspeed me, and he's going to one-shot me with something. He's going to withdraw. He's going to go into the Giratina. He's going into the Giratina. Or the Arceus. That's fine. I don't know, I'm base 105, so I should be able to outspeed this thing actually and do some solid damage. Especially in the sun, actually. I don't know, what do I even switch into this thing? I don't know. I think I'm just better off staying in and doing damage. Flare Blitz in the sun. Can I kill this thing? No, I can't. He gets a crit. He even gets a crit as insult to injury. I don't know. I think what I do here is I mean, I can go out into the Iron Bundle again and just Ice Beam, because he has really no switch into an Ice Beam. It's going to come down to if he gets his sun up. I think it's going to end up coming down to if he stalls out my Life Orb, and if the Giratina can actually live one hit, I think. Which I shouldn't really need to worry, because I have the Pheasantipity, which kind of walls the Giratina. Or at least he can't spam dragon moves versus me, so... I think I just Ice Beam here. He's going to withdraw, so something's taking damage. He might just be trying to stall my Life Orb out too, to where he can come in and just try to pick me off with an E-Speed, which is probably what he's going to try to do. That is almost a 1-hit KO. I'll just Ice Beam again. I think that's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to make it so I'm low enough so I die to an E-Speed. We can scout that, though. I can go try to scout E-Speed. This game's going to come down to if I land a Hydro Pump, I think, in the sun. Or he goes Koraidon here and gets the sun back up. It's either one. Goes into Cryoton. I don't know if with the sun up, I don't think I can actually kill him here. It's going to be really fucking close. I think it's going to be really close. I think what I do is I Terra Water here and I actually flip turn out for chip damage. And I sack off the Cyclizar. I think that's what I do here. This game's going to go down to the wire. This is going to go down to the absolute end. I'm also against the timer too because I have the Life Orb damage constantly taking me down. Considering Flip Turn does that much damage, I don't even know if a Hydro Pump would even kill him. Not even sure. It would be really close. He's Terra Ground, so I think I'd actually sack off the Pheasantipity here. Because the Arceus just kills me anyways. Collision Course, I might live that actually. I live. I don't think it matters very much though. You might actually just have to click Flare Blitz to actually kill me, which he'll be taking more recoil, which will be great here. That'd be another thing. Like an Acid Spray. He forfeits, wow. I don't know what, I'm assuming he does not have E-Speed on the Arceus. I'm assuming that's why he forfeited the game. Because I think if he would have stayed in the game there, he would have had a chance to maybe sweep me late game with E-Speed. I think that's what it would have really came down to. I'm assuming that's why he forfeited. Otherwise, I don't know why he would end the game there. Really solid match, though. This team holding its own against pretty much an entire team of legendaries. Terra, Fire, Koraidon, and a bunch of other broken shit. Life Orb, Mewtwo, bunch of other crazy shit, and that pretty much won the game. Technically we won because he forfeited, so we did win, but I think in the end, I think if he did not have E-Speed, I think we still would have won. So, what a match. What a good showcase for this team. At least for game number 1. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'll bring you guys one more match with this team in the next few days. And if you guys want a third bonus game with this team, show some support to both videos, this one and the next one. And I'll bring you guys a game number 3 with this team. Apart from that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in a future video.